The Asakaa movement, people think it just came 2 or 3 days ago. It's been in existence since I came at Sarkodie. I can compare music to any other product you can think about, whether it be water, real estate, anything. To me, I will rate music over real estate.
Thank you. Okay, yes. Don't enter. Relax, please.
Video call.
Main cameras. What's the let's go back.
All right.
This morning to host this program. I am Sewami. I work with the EIB network. And today, well, we'll be having a lot of conversations, especially about the creative industry. And I'm happy to see everyone. Let's put our hands together for Sarkodie, who is the reason why we're all gathered here. And of course, I see a lot of industry persons. I see bloggers, I see journalists. Good morning to all of you, and you're welcome. This morning, we'll be talking about culture. We'll be talking about putting Kumasi on the global creative map. Today, we've gathered as thinkers, as doers, as makers, and as dreamers. And we've gathered here to explore how this beating heart of culture and creativity can rise just not in talent, but in structure as well. I mean, the man for which reason we are all gathered here has done it. We can all attest to the fact that Sarkodie has been there, done that. He's a legend in the industry. And today we'll hear from him how he built it, how he did it, because I know that many people want to know how he's been able to be consistent all of these years. And so over the next few hours, you hear from himself, you hear from producers, you hear from entrepreneurs, you hear from content creators, you hear from tourism operators, and media consultants as well, business executives like Mariam here, and persons who believe that Kumasi is not just rising, but Kumasi is certainly ready for what is next. So you're officially welcome. This is Kumasi Rising. Once again, I am Sewami here, and I hope that we all have a good time. The bloggers, I know that you want content, but please, let's try to manage the situation beautifully so that you can hear everything that will be said, so it's more impactful. Also, we'll be opening the floor for questions. So if you have a question, note it down. Sarkodie will be speaking to us first. And so note your questions down, and then when it's time, I'll give you the opportunity to ask those questions. So once again, you're officially welcome. It's good to have all of you here. Let's put our hands together and welcome Sarkodie, the man for which reason we're gathered here this morning. Oh, you can do it better, can't you? would have, before he starts, I mean, while we're waiting, I'd have
No, I'm
given
okay.
a rap, but I don't think people want to hear me rap, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
They don't want to. Do you want to? Are you sure? It's not loud enough. Look at the number of people here and the number of people saying yes. If you make it louder, maybe I will. I'll be back.
Thank you, Sewa. I thought you were going to give me some time to settle in, but I guess I'm the first one to speak. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Thank you for coming. So we are having Rapaholic Homecoming, and it's only right. It's been years since we started Rapaholic, and we came back big. So we said to the team, we are not just coming here to do a show and that's it and go back. We have to leave an impact. So we had a power-packed activations throughout when I came. And today is very important to me because this talks about the industry that made Sarkodie and how we can all have conversations about moving forward, what we can do as the creatives, the players, all the key people that we can all be together to make a better industry for ourselves. I'm not here as an artist that knows everything. I'm here to learn. I've seen the squad on the panel. It's amazing. I'm here to pick some knowledge. And I hope some of us here, I know we have artists here. I see my superstar, Kweku Flake, in the building. God bless you, my brother. I know there will be some artists here that I might not see or recognize, but yes, hopefully we all pick something out of the panel today. So the main conversation we're having is talking music. Also, I see tourism. Music, of course, is Sarkodie, so that's my terrain. And know the importance of music. I'll start with the fact that music preserves our culture, our language. You know, you can capture time, you can capture moments with music. If there are some songs that when they play, it takes you back to a certain time, right? Like you know where you were, exactly what was happening. So sometimes to record history, music is one of the best tools, you know, to use. You archive it, our struggles, our happiness, everything. We use music to take us back to time. We have a lot of genres that does that, especially I can speak for Afro beats and reggae. You know, these songs represent struggles. As much as people think Afrobeat is like a dance genre that has no content, to me, I think the melodies in there still reminds us as Africans where we came from. And no matter what our struggles are, we find way to dance. So as far as history is concerned, music played a major role. And by doing that, we're able to build ambassadors organically. If you take the likes of Bob Marley, you take Fela Kuti, here in Ghana you take Daddy Lumba, you can come all the way to Shatawale, myself, Kweku Flake, Kweku Smoke, a lot. And we are all ambassadors, whether through the music itself, performances, whatever that we can do as artists to be able to keep the legacy of Ghana going, we still do it. And from there, you intertwine that with tourism as a vehicle for legacy. Now, when we're in a great space now because of where Afrobeat is. Now we have Afro Nation worldwide. Now, Africans in diaspora are more confident to call themselves Africans because of music, what we have been able to do. The people in the forefront, the Davidos, the Burner, myself, our 2Bs, we brought our culture back. We made us very, very confident when we go out there. Years back, I didn't live in abroad, but I know that people in the diaspora, they used to feel very shy to even associate themselves to their roots. But when music came in, it became a tool for us to be proud and go out there with our full chest. Doing things like festivals, as I said, Afro Nation, like Rapaholic that we're about to do. I know a lot of people are coming. I heard the flights are booked. I'm trying to get my wife here. It's been very hard for me to get her here. That should tell you what is happening in Kumasi this weekend. A lot of people are coming down here. And that's where the tourism and music comes together. Because Sarkodie is doing Rapaholic, but just for that, you have people coming in from, I think it started from yesterday. We weren't getting tickets from yesterday till Sunday. So you have people here before the show, so you can guess what they're doing before the D-Day. They're going out there, they're doing sightseeing, they're going to the museums, all the sites here in Kumasi. So this shows how strong and how connected music and tourism is. So now, today, what I want to take away is how we can impact the people themselves, you guys, the consumers, and how we can do, how we can empower our creative industry. So Kumasi Rising, I'll limit it to Kumasi because the talent here is amazing. I think I said this years before Kumasi got the attention that it needed. I've always been coming to Kumasi to do shows, and I've seen the swag, the energy here. I can't compare it to anywhere else. You know, the type of music Kumasi was doing, the Asakaa movement, people think it just came 2 or 3 days ago. It's been in existence since I came to Sarkodie. I used to come here, I perform for Loud FM, and before I perform, I'll be watching the artists that come. I'm like, what type of sound is this? This is crazy. And they've been consistent and now getting the attention that they need. So we definitely want to encourage investment in the local arts here in Kumasi. And that's one thing that most investors are very scared of. But one thing I can say for sure, music is one of the most safest and lucrative business you can get into. I can compare music to any other product you can think about, whether it be water, real estate, anything. To me, I will rate music over real estate. And people might not believe that. But let's say you own a company, which I see a lot of companies do when they have workers that they pay monthly. They pay to service machines, a lot of money, the cost to even run that business. Yes, music takes money, but once it takes off, can you imagine that Daddy Lumbe's catalog is making more money? To me, I think it's making more money now than when he was even alive. Michael Jackson is the same. You know, so this is an industry that you can't just see it as entertainment and people are just jumping and that's it. This is a serious money-making machine. And I will urge investors, and I understand sometimes it's really hard to have the conversation with investors because they don't understand what it really is. It's about ownership, whether it's partnership. Sarkodie, I own 100%. You can come with partner, you own 20, you own 50, depends on what you bring on board. I think for a long time, and I'm not limiting this to just wealthy people with the money, with the cash to come in. Even you as an individual can actually buy shares in music as well. I did that with one of my EPs called Championship, where the fans own 40% of the revenue. They make money every month. And they can tell you, just to put in some coins and eat for the rest of your life, how many businesses are going to do that? If your workers don't show up tomorrow, your business might suffer. Music is different. The more you guys are enjoying, I don't think you guys are about to stop enjoying the new movement soon. You guys are getting married every day, having, especially in Kumasi, that keeps the money going, because the more you guys are enjoying, the artists make money. So when you invest in it, that's what you're getting out of it. So now what we need to do to wrap all this thing up is to build an ecosystem around it, to be able to maintain it, control it. And now, yes, we control the narrative of what we want people to think about Ghana, what we think about Ghana. Music is one of the easiest tools to use. So the ecosystem around it, which I won't say everything, I'm just giving you a summation of what's going to happen here with the people coming on board, because I want to learn a lot. I have my own ideas, but I'll speak later. I think I'm coming on a one-on-one. But yes, we need to build an ecosystem around the creative industry so that we know the roles of who and what, and how we can all play our part to make this the bigger conversation and then the success of our industry. So I want to say this: music moves people, tourism brings them together, but legacy changes lives. So now that's the legacy we're looking for. We have to preserve it. When we did Rapaholic, but that was last year or 2 years, when we did 2 years ago, and we did the Rapaholic exhibition. I don't know if you guys heard it. You know, it was amazing in Accra, where my whole achievement was curated in a building for people to come and see. And I even went there looking at that myself. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Now, if we could do that for most creative people, let's imagine having that for Daddy Lumba, Kodinchi, Amachi Dede, Shatawale. It's going to be amazing. So we need to keep legacy, and that is where we are right now, to have conversation around how we can be together as an ecosystem and protect it and play our part, our key roles to keep this running. I won't take too much time because I know we have amazing people coming on to speak, and I'm here to learn as well. So thank you guys for coming, and I'll come back. God bless you.
Let's put our hands together for Sarkodie one more time. Are the Sark natives here? Oh, that's not good enough. Are you here? Sark Nation, are you here? And I see a lot of you. I see Don Saxus came all the way from Accra. Let me see the people who have come all the way from Accra for this morning's event. Sarkodie. Let's put our hands together for the Sark natives.